Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Sport. Happy New Year to you all. We have a guest here in in our midst. His name is Dr. Wisdom. He'll be here with me to preview the most of the games that we just finished yesterday and day before yesterday. So, we'll talk about that. Dr. Wisdom, you're welcome to our channel.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, so Dr. Wisdom, we'll talk about most of the games. At least I know that you watch the games that just finished yesterday. How was it like to you? Is it interesting? Upset? I know your team didn't do well, but just talk about let's see.
Yesterday game, the Liverpool,
No, not Liverpool.
the
Like
week.
your and how do you see the games then so
Oh,
far?
okay. But the games this weekend were interesting. They were interesting because what many teams didn't play as planned. Many games didn't go as expected. You get, but then that is football. Chelsea's game, Liverpool's game, Arsenal's game. A whole lot of games didn't go as planned, but I mean that is football.
Yeah.
You get me. So yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about the games one by one in details. Uh, we try and be time conscious. That will not take much of the time. Let's talk about the Man City game. I think it was Man City West Ham. Yeah, what do you think about that particular game?
Well, I think that Lopetegui still needs to do some work. He still needs to do a little bit of work because that game was. I mean, we can say Man City is just they are trying, they are coming back, but let's not be too fast. You get me? But they played very well. They played very well. They played well. That was a 4-1 win, if I'm not mistaken. It was.
Yeah,
It was.
it's
It was. Was. It was. I mean, that was just Man City. But I still say that Lopetegui needs to do more work in West Ham.
okay.
He needs to do more
Okay.
work.
Do you think Man City is back with these two few wins they had? I think the other win was Leicester City. Now this is West Ham. Do you think Man City is back to their best?
Well, say I won't say they are back to their best because I mean they still need to do some signings, and the problem they had before, the problem they've always had, until they make signings, they will continue to have those problems. So I don't say they're not back to their best. They are not back to their best. They have to do more signing, do more work. Then we can consider or can say okay, they are on the right track. But for now, this is just and it's less that they played. It's West Ham they played. But look, waiting them to play a top team, a team that plays good football, and then we can know the end point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, will you say are you on this note that Lopetegui should be sacked,
No,
or
no,
do
no,
you
no,
think
no.
he
I
should
don't,
be
I
given
don't, I
more
don't think he should be sacked. I feel like he should be given more time because it's West Ham. I mean, they don't compete for top four. It's not the thing that compete for top four, but then again, I feel like they can. You should give him more time and see him. Give him. I mean, that's the thing about football. Give the coaches time. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. See what he's doing, and then if he doesn't deliver, then you can't just sack him if he's not performing because of for how long. No. Give him time. Give him time. I still believe in him. I still believe in him.
time? Okay. Let's talk about Spurs versus Newcastle. They lost to Newcastle 1-2. That is one goes to two, and this is their 10th loss in the season out of 20 matches. What will you make concerning that Spurs game? Will you think that Spurs did enough to even get a draw in that game? Or do you think the manager should be should be watching himself? Like,
Well, for that Spurs man, the truth is we can't deny the fact that Spurs are ridiculed with injury. They have lots of injuries on the team.
yeah,
I mean, look at who is playing their centre back. Look at there's just you can tell that the team is suffering. And the truth is, Postecoglou is trying. And if you notice, I think after Liverpool, Spurs is the next highest scoring team.
yeah,
You must
yeah,
they
yeah.
usually score
Scoring
you.
goals.
So they have no that problem in attack. So I think if they can do few signings, they can solidify their defense and concede less goals. Again, for in that match, Newcastle is a good team. They're a wonderful team. So I mean, I didn't expect the team. I didn't expect the Tottenham to go and win that game. Funny enough, I expected Newcastle to win, but I expected Tottenham to score. That was the thing about Tottenham. They will usually score. They must always score. That's the thing. But that game, Newcastle just showed you that they were the better side, played football, and well, I won't say I feel like the owner should give Ange Postecoglou more time and give him money to buy the players he wants to buy. And well, we hope things turn around before the end of the
Okay.
season.
Uh, for this particular game, I have a question to ask you, but I'll reserve it towards the end of the video.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about. I think it's Chelsea Crystal Palace. What actually went wrong to you, especially now you as a Chelsea fan? What do you think your coach didn't do right concerning that particular?
Well, football happens. We scored, played good football, but sometimes it's just not your day. That's the truth. This is and the good thing is, I'm happy that we are losing those points or we are drawing these games earlier enough in the season.
Yeah,
We drew to Everton, we lost to Fulham, we lost to um, we lost to Fulham, we
we
lost to
lost to the
Everton,
switch.
lost to Ipswich. Now we are drawing to Crystal Palace. Now I'm happy that we are doing it early in the season, not when the thing is becoming serious and tougher, then it becomes more difficult. But as well, at least now we know what we are doing wrong, we what we need to fix. But what I need to do is that one thing I'm not quite sure is how we have so many defenders, so many centre backs, and Maresca thought it wise. I mean, in as much as Achimpong played very well, I don't know
Yeah.
what he thought to why he wanted to pair Achimpong and Kobe, but I guess that was if he played good football, he turned up properly. So, but I guess in that I don't know what happened. It was just football. Honestly, it was high. So I didn't like the draw, but it happened. So yeah.
Okay. Uh, let's talk about Arsenal versus Brighton. I know you supported Brighton to win that particular game because you are an anti-Arsenal fan. But what do you think Arsenal that match was all about? Do you believe in the controversy that happened in the game, or do you feel Arsenal were not good enough to even get a win in that?
Well, the thing is, I can't say Arsenal were not good enough. They're good. Arsenal is a good team. Arsenal goes into every match with the mindset of winning. They don't go to match of drawing. They're a good team. But so is Brighton. And Brighton is one of those teams, very much like Newcastle. They're one of those things that they will give you a run for your money. They won't just sit back and watch you beat them. They will come out and play football. So honestly, when I saw that game, I just knew that even if Arsenal were going to win the game, it wasn't going to be an easy win
Yeah, of course.
for
Even
Arsenal.
most Arsenal fans knows that it's going to
Yeah.
be.
But that controversy on if what Saliba did was an offense or
And
it was
whether it's a
penalty.
penalty or not a penalty,
Well,
it has been a
personally,
controversy.
personally, once when I saw it and I also went back to watch the replay, I was very slow. That was a penalty offense. I mean, we understand the
Because
rock. No, I understand the rock caused by Arsenal fans that they're in a title race. I don't know. We don't need to be drawing point. But the truth is, it was an offense. It was an offense. Saliba actually stopped him from moving with using his head, and his head didn't even get to the ball.
but do you know, I still have one question. Do you know that that incident is the first time in football history, eh, for them to give like two-headed clash, a penalty in 18 yard box. They have
Well,
not done it before.
well, there's always a first time for everything. That's the truth. But when you see the offense, you could tell that Saliba, yeah, he had the intention of heading
No,
the
it's
ball.
a two-headed clash,
He had no.
and they have not awarded penalty once for
Yeah, yeah.
two-headed
He
clash.
was. You could, from that event, you could see that Pedro was running with the ball. The ball was up. Saliba was his intention was to head the ball, but it was unfortunate that he didn't meet the ball. So I mean, almost all clearance and tackles are made with the intention of clearing the ball, but you don't get it. So you get a card, yellow card, red card, and it was unfortunate that it was in the 18-yard box. So
But if it's outside 18 yard box, they will not do that.
well, that is still
Yeah, it's
debatable.
obvious. They will not play free kick because the ref will have to do fair play. The ref will have to do fair play. Yeah, the biggest game of the week. The game that many of us didn't even see coming. The game that a lot of us was like 5-0, 6-0, 7-0. But to our surprise, we saw a very entertaining game.
Football, yes.
So, Dr. Wilson, what will you make concerning that particular
Well, the truth is that game was the most enjoyable game this weekend, and it's probably one of the best games this season.
game?
And the truth is, I knew for a fact that Liverpool were not winning that game. I told him that at most it would have been a draw.
Yeah.
Because one thing with rivalry, one thing with derby matches, one thing with things like that is that even if a team is losing or they are not in form, once it's a derby match or it's a match or a rivalry match, they almost always turn up. They almost always turn up. So I didn't expect Liverpool. I didn't expect it to be a walk in the park for Liverpool. And we can see, and this is showing that Amorim as a coach is on the right track. He's doing the right thing.
Exactly.
We could see that Ugarte played excellently. Meno played excellently. Bruno was in form. Maguire deserved more respect to his name. See, these are Hoyland needs to be thrown into the bin. He needs to learn. Okay, he needs to learn, but he's just not a striker. He's just not a striker to lead a line. It's as simple as that.
Yes, I agree. But not
He needs a an experienced striker to learn from.
yeah, correct.
But he should not be starting for Manchester United. He should not be starting for Manchester United. But on a banter level, he should be thrown in the bin. Simple as that.
We're not doing banter yet.
But well, man, you should. If you look at the game, Diaz was not playing anything. Liverpool didn't play. Arnold was so bad that Van Dijk was tired. Van Dijk was looking at him, staring at him. You know what it means for Van Dijk to slide tackle with his two legs? Van Dijk usually slide with his one leg, but because of that, he slide with. That is terrible football from Arnold. And to say that he's linked to Madrid, I don't know.
That would not stop his transfer to Liverpool.
Definitely, most definitely.
That's why it's football.
Most definitely.
Sometimes a footballer is allowed to have a bad game.
And you could see that the game would have ended a win for Manchester United if only Maguire had put the ball at the back of the net.
That's a good moment.
Oh my God.
But
Diallo is a star. Diallo has a star.
in as much as my Liverpool fans didn't really like that result, I think people that love that result more would be Arsenal fans.
Of course.
Arsenal fans love that particular result. But after messing up with Brighton, they were just looking for Liverpool to slip off too, so that this week would be a fulfilled week for them. But and it happens as planned.
Actually.
Let's talk about one controversy.
Okay.
I'm not even talking about the scoreline of that particular game. I'm just talking about the controversy that happened in that particular game.
Okay. Which is
Valencia versus Madrid. The Valencia versus Madrid. There, Ancelotti and other Madrid fans are actually saying that that Vinicius red card is not a red card, and the Madrid president vowed to appeal for that. To you, did you feel that was a red card?
But the thing is, in football, emotions are high, and you have to, no matter how much, you need to control temper, you need to control your anger. Now, the thing is, if there's disorderliness in the football pitch and the referee deems it necessary to give you an offense, to give you a card, sometimes he may not like the outcome of it, but it is what it is. Even if he appeals, he have the right to appeal, but if he appeals, I still feel like he probably would be turned down because when I saw the picture images from that, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Okay, guys, for concerning the Barca match, Barca won 3-0. I think it's nice to see them coming back to winning ways. Although it's not the league, I think it's Copa del Rey. I think that was a nice result for Barca. We'll see whether they could actually win the trophy this season. It's still in their hands. I think they are in 4 competitions, which is it's possible for them to win something this season. Thank you guys for this video. Please do ensure to like, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification anytime I drop a new video, you'll be notified. And thank you guys and God bless.